Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Express Lane, the show that brings you speedruns in 60 minutes or less. I'm your host, Oscar424, with occasional co-hosts of Galahad and Freyr who are sitting and lying in wait and ready to bark. Well, just want to give you a heads up. I'm old. I was born in the 80s, and I grew up in the 90s. But the fun thing about growing up in the 90s is we had some amazing games that y'all can't sit on. We had some good stuff. But that's kind of what brought about this whole episode, just showcasing stuff from my childhood. So looking at the schedule, we've got a really nice collection of things. We have Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Yes, that came out this year. But when you look at the games on that list, you'll realize how it fits in there. Then we have Doom, we have Pokémon Snap, and I think it's best because I'm a big fan of X-Men and comic books and whatnot. But to start off this episode, we have Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge featuring Cypherin. So hello, friend.
Hello. Greetings. I'm glad to be here. How's everybody doing?
I am so excited to see this run.
I'm excited that we can get through it.
Right?
Because as you probably are well aware, others, this game it can do you some dirty things, you know. It could be really mean to you, and doing some practice, it was, being mean to me, but we're going to do the best we can, and just showcase a game that I grew up with and loved, in our old wisdom, I'll put it that way.
That's a great way of putting that.
I will, let me reset one more time here, and we will kick things off. And you all can take in that awesome soundtrack, which, by the way, I just want to shout out or say rest in peace to Jeff Fallen, one half of the Fallen brothers who made the awesome soundtrack for this game, and of a host of other old retro games. But we lost Jeff Fallens this year.
I had heard about that. I didn't realize just how much music we have them to thank. So it's like, oof.
Yeah. But I'll dedicate this run to him. And again, hopefully we don't, hopefully we get through.
Right.
I'll do my best. But all the while we'll have fun doing it. Yeah. Okay. So with that, timer starts now, basically, and I'm supposed to be mashing through the little cutscene there. But the gist of the story is basically Spider-Man has noticed that the X-Men have been getting captured. He goes to try to warn Gambit, but it's too late, and he follows this dumpster that took Gambit away to I don't know if this is the entrance to a warehouse or what, but Spider-Man being what he is, a great superhero, is I'm going to save the day and save my friends. And so here we are collecting these, what I like to call them garage openers or beepers. But that horrible sound you hear is Spider-Man's spider sense just going crazy as we use it to navigate through this opening here. So yeah. Making my way through.
I'd say they're definitely beepers or pagers, and I'm thinking, all right, chat, how many people know what one of those are?
Are you telling me I further exposed myself?
Nah.
Nah.
We'll go the opposite route. We've exposed those that don't know what it is.
Yes, we'll take that. But yeah, we're over halfway through this first stage here, and you won't have to hear the horrible as much anymore. Funny, or not funny, but fun fact is that if you play the Genesis version of this game, it doesn't have that horrible sound. So, but that's the last time you hear of it. So, and then we get greeted by our villain, Arcade, and mash through. You saw the X-Men captured, and he's basically taking us through his. I think in the comic books they call him Murder World, but I don't know what it's referred to as, given that it's a game for, at the time, young kids to play. I don't know if they called it Murder World or if it's Arcade World or what. But yeah, now we're actually going through his Murder World to try to get out of here. And I need this guy to come on, just give me this boost. As you can see, Spider-Man, he's very prone to get knocked around as you take damage, which out of all the characters you can play as, he's the only one that can take like damage boosts and stuff. So we take advantage of that a lot.
Wow. Now, you mentioned the Genesis having a slightly different version. Like I've noticed a lot of games when it's the Super Nintendo and Genesis both have a version. There's differences between the two. Do you run both versions or just the Super Nintendo version? And go ahead.
Sorry. No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's just like the follow-up of if you ran both versions, like what differences there are between the two.
The biggest difference that I'm aware of is the soundtrack, actually. Talking about it earlier, there's some songs that were cut out for some reason. I don't know the full extent as to why, but this version, as far as I'm concerned, is the definitive one because it has like the wide soundtrack, all the different songs or different extra songs that you can listen to, or music extra tracks that you can listen to.
Gotcha.
In particular, like on Wolverine's stage, I believe his song is cut out, or track is cut out, and I think Storm's is cut out as well. Maybe it's some like hardware limitation that I'm not completely familiar with.
Weird.
Yeah. And I can never remember the name of this boss, but we took him down. For those playing this casually, like if you're getting beat up by him, these gems he drops will refill your health. So, yeah, now we're through the Spider-Man's second stage. Now going on to his last or third stage here, before we start switching to other characters. There's a skip coming up on this one that I very well may die trying to do. I'm gonna hope that I don't die. Whoa, that's not it. But I totally forgot that I was supposed to web swing there. But we lived. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. But here comes the skip. Let's see if we get it. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, and then I died because he didn't grab the wall.
Hey, point of the matter is we got that skip though.
Yeah. And you know what? Because I got it one time and showed you all, I don't know if I'm going to go for it again. We might feel brave and bold to do it again, but I was happy to get it just that one time.
So is it like, is it a death plane issue that you're trying to avoid, or?
Yes. So you're swinging sort of underneath the wall here.
Okay.
All right, I'll go for it again.
All right.
Oh, we got it.
Nice. Right. Super easy. TM.
Easy.
Yeah, in quotes.
All right. I'm actually, now that I died one time already, I'm actually going to take this a little slow, give y'all a little bit of some dancing here. We stand on that. All right, now we're going to continue our way.
Nice.
I think I took the wrong path, but that's okay. Go ahead, take that, jump over this guy. Jump over him, and now we have our next boss fight with two for one, Carnage and Rhino. Usually, for those playing this casually again, it may not be immediately apparent that you can hurt enemies as you do your web swing. So, like for Rhino, that's the only way you can hurt him. Like otherwise, like you can web him like that, and he just slows down.
Okay.
And let me stop trying to show that off because Carnage is messing me up. He is giving it to me. All right. I think we're gonna be okay. Keeping them at bay. Sort of. I'm taking this extra safe since we already had that one death. Alright. And Carnage gets a little lewd.
Ooh.
As he dies there.
Oh my.
And Rhino's gone now too.
Nice.
So now we're through all of Spider-Man stages. Moving on to Wolverine.
Oh, I love
this. This song here is not in the Genesis version. What were you about to say?
No, I love just looking at the old graphics and these slightly like distorted faces each one has.
Oh yeah, this stage freaked me out as a kid. Like, I mean, again, probably giving a little too much about my age and all. You know, we got to experience the greatness that was Stephen King.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got these freaking Pennywise pictures in the back, or in crazy teeth and stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's freaky, right?
Right.
Talking about they all float down here. Shout outs to Tim Curry.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's like this stage in and of itself, it's just odd and off. And then you just, have like the teeth in the background. It's like, why are you doing that?
I figure Arcade is sort of trying to drive Wolverine crazy or something. And like with the way the music plays out, I always looked at it as, you know, it's all jolly because that's what Arcade, you know, put into the environment for Wolverine to listen to. But then this part where as the song is playing, this is like Wolverine's berserker rage sort of kicking in and just going crazy on everything. That's always what I had in my mind as a kid, like going through the stage.
Makes sense. Also, I love the killer clowns from outer space name drop. I see that person's a connoisseur of absolutely terrible movies. I respect that. Yeah, the laugh on repeat is nightmare fuel. Yes, it is.
I keep saying I'm going to rewatch that movie because in that movie, and sorry for spoilers, whoever hasn't seen it in the past 40 or 30 some years, didn't they take out the clowns by shooting them in the nose or something? Their nose was
something,
yeah.
God.
If anybody in chat remembers. All right, but this was a boss that I was worried about, but we got through him. That was Apocalypse, thankfully. He's down, and we're through the first Wolverine stage. Yep. Moving on to our friend Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's like when I think of bosses in this type of arcade stage, I immediately think of Apocalypse and Juggernaut.
Somebody else was saying that the other day. They're like, why is Apocalypse, for one, the first boss that you fight, like going through this? Because he's supposed to be like this really huge big boss in the X-Men universe. But then you fight him and then you fight Juggernaut. It's really backwards.
Right. Oh, and the chat's mentioned, the killer clowns from outer space. Their noses pop like Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that. So yeah, the whole goal of this stage is to drop these anvils on top of Juggernaut. There's a set amount that you can drop on them, and then you can just keep going. But they do have to drop on his head because it does the most damage that way. Like if you drop the anvil in front of him, let's say he'll do like 1 point of damage versus dropping on his head does like 20. And I don't remember the exact numbers or something like that, but it's something like that.
Gotcha.
No. Okay, yeah, that was sort of bad. As our health is blinking. Time to go. All right. Hopefully, knock a few more. Okay, the game's trying to cheat me with those random pies that are falling. Oh! Oh my gosh, please die. All right, we're good.
Keeping it spicy.
Even is spicy. We got through Wolverine stage 2. Clutch. All right. This moment here, I've done this ever since I was a kid. All right, and then you go. That's my gone in 60 seconds moment where I have to do the Cyclops dance. And yeah, growing up in the 90s, that's how it went. So
my God.
I'll never get world record in this game just because of that dance.
That is worth it, and that should be a requirement in the route. I'm just saying.
So Cyclops' stage here, we have these mine carts we have to ride. If we're not careful, the track is electrified, so we can fall onto the track and instantly die. So, ouch, did not mean to do that. So yeah, we're trying to make sure we're careful as we navigate the environment and navigate the tracks as well. Ouch, jerk. Oh, duck that. All right.
Woo.
And making our way to another track coming up here. If you hear me get quiet at times, that's me trying not to die on the tracks. Also, while you're riding the carts, you have these, I don't know if they're like diamonds or what, but there's these bombs that are, these mines that are placed on the tracks. If the cart runs over it while you're in it, it'll blow up and you'll die. You'll immediately fall into the track. So, yeah, another fun tidbit of this level.
It's like if there's one thing that every 90s, well, most 90s games were very good at, they were good at killing players.
This one was exceptionally good. It was like killing is my business and business is good.
Like you definitely got your money's worth because it took a while to beat some of these games.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, this one, I would go over to a friend's house who was really big into, we were both really big into, really big into comics. And I would play it over there and we could never get off like some of the really early stages. So it feels good that it took, we'll say a number of leveled up years to finally like get this game somewhat down, you know?
Oh, I can 100% respect that. And mentioning in chat, the storm stage is specifically one that we are going to send some good vibes towards.
Oh yeah, I need that for sure. Yeah, I'll give you all a little heads up. Storm stage and Gambit's like second stage are some of the stages that I fear the most in this game, even in the run. All right, we're jumping over these mines on purpose. So that, that was almost bad. Ouch!
It's fine.
Okay, yeah, we're a little hurt here, but it's okay. But we were jumping over some of those mines and taking those hits because I picked up a item that made my blast extra strong.
Gotcha.
And hopefully it'll make this fight a little shorter than what it should be. I'm taking it a little safe too, so I don't mess up completely. But you can also see I can punch bullets. Cyclops' extra mutant power. There we go. And sit there for a moment just to be safe, to make sure this platform I'm standing on spawns. If you go too quickly, that platform might not spawn and you can fall to your death trying to exit the stage.
What?
Why that was done that way? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe helping Blockbuster, get those extra rentals.
Yes.
I'll take this safe here too.
It still fascinates me that I think there's one Blockbuster that still exists somewhere.
Okay, I need chat to look that up. Where is that? It's like I think that's the same with like Kmart too or something, right?
Oh God, that's
like all the.
That's a name I haven't heard.
Oh yeah. Take it really far back. We start mentioning like service merchandise and stuff like that. If anybody knows that.
It's in Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. Okay. Maybe Blockbuster might make that comeback.
Shout out to Oregon. That's the true Oregon Trail. That was a Blockbuster.
Taking this a little extra safe here too. The express lane safety. I'm gonna grab some extra health too. If you destroyed these carts, they'll give you extra health. If you're next to the cart as you destroy it, it can't kill you though, or it'll take a lot of your health. Woo, ouch.
Ooh. Bring out the old school name, service merchandise in Montgomery Ward. Woo!
Yeah, Montgomery Wards. There we go. Keep them coming, people. Keep them coming.
Bring up Kmart. Do you know of Venture?
Oh, I remember Venture. I remember Venture.
Or was like the
or also in my neck of the woods there was like Carson Period.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh, taking it back. Oh,
Love the song.
yeah, I knew I would love this segment. Just going back through the childhood memories. We're through Cyclops' second full stage. Now we're on to his next boss, Master Mold, which we just basically shoot his like forearm, or not forearm, like his hand, as well as we can go up to him and punch him in his hand. I think it does extra damage if you punch him. So yeah, like that. Boom, just one punch.
All right, then.
And now we didn't just continue to aim at his head here. He's gonna fly over as he gets close to us. We're gonna try to smack him in the face again. Hopefully doing the extra damage that I think punching does. I missed right there though. This part, to your earlier question about the Genesis version, the Super Nintendo version, I swear this fight is much harder on the Genesis version.
Really?
Than this, yeah. For some reason, like, I feel like the hitboxes are different when it comes to the projectiles. Gotta be a little bit more precise if you're trying to shoot the missiles as they come out of his chest. Otherwise, you can miss and they'll have more opportunity to tag Cyclops.
Gotcha.
I would almost even go as far as saying I feel like the Genesis version is a little harder than this one, just because, yeah, they have, I don't know, yeah, it's something with the hitboxes and also how long certain enemies last, like compared to this, which we are not in good shape here. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's bad. As the missiles leave the screen, they shoot at you. But also what's bad here is my health is so low. As Cyclops' health goes low, his rate of fire decreases.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so now I'm like matching really hard to try to get a shot out. Oof, that's not good. Come on, all these clutch fights. I'm tired of clutch fights. It's late at night. Oh, we did it.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. Well, now onto what I said earlier about Storm. Yeah, here we are. After all of that, now we got the more clutch coming with the Storm stage here. Which for some reason, well, not really some reason, she is known to be claustrophobic. So Arcade put her basically in this water tank where for some reason she's not able to fly, but I guess it's supposed to, bring out that claustrophobia in her a little bit. And the goal is to cause the water to rise in this stage so that you can get to the top and get to the exit.
Gotcha. Everyone loves water levels.
One cool thing about Storm, I feel like she has the best healing in the game just because her health is her oxygen level. So as long as you can stay above the water, your health continues to stay up. But then, you go under. It's being depleted.
That's nice.
Yeah. So go ahead, continue to destroy these valves. I can continue to cause the water to rise. Take out the calamari that's shooting lightning bolts at us, or like electric bolts. We're gonna save that valve because in this next room it can get really dicey. Eat those fish. Destroy that valve. Now come back, destroy the one I skipped. Then we'll move on up.
Yeah, that was a lot higher density enemies than I expected right there.
Yeah, the fish, if you underestimate them, they can get your health down pretty low. And then in combination with these mines like this, which, good mine, we just ate that one. In combination with the mines, they can wreck you. So, ouch, that's fine. We can take that because we're near the end here.
Nice.
And there's a skip I'm going to try to do. want to focus a little bit to make sure I don't screw it up, because if I do, it's instant death. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out a few extra calamari here. Destroy this door for that express lane safety. We're gonna get some
Go
help.
for it.
Yeah, and then hopefully these fish don't screw me up. All right, we got it.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay. On to stage 2 for Storm. And OG Happy Dude says, question for Cypher, did you play this game as a kid or did you find it as an adult thing? And this seems fun. Oh no, I played this as a kid, definitely. Oh, no, we're gonna take this safe. This first area here in this stage it's another area that can just wreck you. So we're gonna go ahead and take that safety, go back and get that health, destroy that valve, wait for that, and then keep going. But it's good to see you, Happy Dude. I've been playing this for years. Again, over my leveled up time over the years. I've played this since I was a kid, and I loved it the whole time. Even as a kid, how difficult it was. It's a fantastic game. Highly recommend it for anybody that's never played it. It's super good.
Like my childhood love of the game was incredibly hard, still is really hard, and I absolutely love it. For me, was Sunset Riders.
Yes.
Oh, that game was. It wasn't until I was a lot older did I actually beat it the first time. And when I was a kid, I didn't care. I had so much fun playing that game.
Bury me with my money. Yeah, that game is so good. I think I always played as Billy. For that,
the blue one.
Like the blue one. I liked with the. So I think I always forget his name, but the guy with the shotgun. I thought it was cool, and I love the spread, but I love just getting that pinpoint shot off.
I know
on certain enemies.
Camacho was one of the shotgun users. I can't remember the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember the other characters' names either.
Yeah, no, Billy was mine too, but. For me, it was a simple reason of blue's always been my favorite color. It's like, well, you're my character.
I fall into that bucket too.
Yep.
It's between like blue and red. I like blue and red.
Fair.
All right, we're getting close to the boss of this stage.
Cormano and Bob, those are the shotgun users.
Oh, okay. Oh, please, fish, stop it. Okay. We need this here. I need to not get hurt anymore as I move between this electricity. I'm hugging this wall so I don't drift. And then I'll get up here and get some health.
Ooh.
All right, taking this save, allowing my health to build back up. There's like a really nice quick kill you can do on this boss. I haven't quite gotten it down. But it's one that I definitely intend to learn, with shout outs to, I think it's Grandius, and forgive me if I'm messing up their name. They just got a world record for this game in like the past 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, GG for sure. I got to watch the VOD of it, and the quick kill on this is beautiful. It's a variation of what I was used to seeing in the past. Oh, wow. Okay, that completely whiffed. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I have to take the long way for this, unfortunately, because I messed up my little blast there. Oh, get out of the way. I don't want the seafood buffet. Get out. All right, we're going to get some bubbles here. Make sure we have, again, for that express lane safety, make sure we have some full health in the tank. Now we're going to blow up that valve, which now I have no, area to breathe here. But we're going to go ahead and take out the rest of these. And that should do it. All right, we killed the Storm's last boss.
Nice.
Yep, and on to Gambit. Gambit has the best song, in my opinion, the best song in the entire game. I love this song. It's so good. I'll shut up for a minute so y'all can take it in. And yeah, as you all see, there's a big gigantic ball chasing me, and we just gotta run for our life.
Yep, I'm definitely Gambit's my favorite X-Men, so yeah, seeing this stage, I got a big old derpy smile on my face.
Oh yeah, Gambit's super cool. I was gonna say something, but I don't know if everybody's seen the movie. I'm gonna be quiet in case I let out a spoiler.
In fact, they finally did him justice.
Okay, yes.
Yep.
They did a great job. I'm doing also a little extra safety here. That it's like a glitch or something. You jump above this star, you can actually get some extra lives. And I took advantage of that. Got in some extra lives there. So for any casual players, casual runners, you can do that to help you even get better at the game. Like with the short amount of lives you get, just go ahead and farm the lives there, and then just keep playing the stages over and over. That's really what I did to be able to play it to at least to the degree that I can. I started with that, and eventually, just got to a better place.
So with the lives themselves, is that like that number or shared with everybody?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I think you can go up to, at least visually, you can go up to 99. I think it goes beyond 99 lives on the interface here. I sort of came in here with low health. I'm a little worried, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, watch that.
Ooh.
These pawns, like chess pieces. If you don't kill them quickly enough, they'll get promoted to like a more difficult piece.
That is dirty. I love it.
Oh no! Come on. For some reason, I think because my health was low, I didn't realize, I guess when his health gets low, he's like Cyclops. My cards were not coming out. So I'm like, I got cards left. Why are you not throwing them? So
now I noticed like the card, like what there, could you explain a little bit about the card meter, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yep. So the card meter there, that's what he has in his inventory. If it runs out, Gambit he has no melee attacks whatsoever. Like you're basically empty-handed. You can't fight back. You can't do nothing. And so I had some card meter left, but I guess maybe because my health was so low, like I'm like, why is the card not coming out?
Huh.
And then it just got destroyed by the boss there. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll go ahead. I'll grab this here. We don't need to do the life trick again. I think we got a decent amount of lives. Over that little gap. Yeah, so you definitely want to keep his cards, like that meter is filled as much as you can.
And how do you get it to fill back up? Just collect your cards, or?
As you destroy enemies, they'll drop cards.
Gotcha.
So even in that boss fight, I was collecting cards, so that's how I knew I had cards left. But just for some reason the rate of fire is dwindled. All right, we're gonna do this again. Yeah, I think we got a decent amount of health. I shouldn't have the same issue this time. Oh, except if I accidentally turn around in the middle of throwing the cards and get hit in the back by it. Oh! Okay. Doing some interesting stuff. I think we're still okay. And as you can see, each cycle as we hurt him, he comes back sort of faster. And there we go.
Nice.
That's much better this time.
Very nice.
All All right, last Gambit stage, and this one is like a 3-minute auto scroller.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. While we got to deal with the auto scroller, we at least can get in some dancing with Gambit as we move our way up. Do the little jump air guitar there, and then do some little crouch dancing here. Except when you get shot, the enemy does not want me to dance.
That queen is terrifying in the background. I'm just gonna point that out.
That's our boss of this stage. You'll get to see her in more detail later on.
Oh, great.
Give you all some of that Gambit dancing. This is sort of a trademark of mine. I like in all the games I play that has elevators like this, that I have to have the character dance.
Oh, why not?
It's a must. Best game that I can illustrate that in is Kenobi Legions. There's this elevator stage in that game with a really good song in the North American version of the game. And you just can't. For me, I can't help but dance to it.
Love it.
All right. Funny thing here, you see, there's 2 paths, and you can choose to go either way. At this point, you take that right path. You get up to the point where you see those cars. You're like, all right, some awesome power ups and stuff. But you see it. Where else can you go? Nope. Nowhere. You die. But that was fun coming to that for the first time ever.
Reminds me of the escape part in the end of Parasite Eve, where you literally, there's a T-junction, and if you go one way, yeah, it's a dead end, and it's not only an instant death, but you have to fight the final boss all over again.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a 4-phase boss. It's like, come on now. We're all friends here. Don't do this.
That's a game I still have to play. I bought the part 2, I think. No, actually, I think I bought part 1 complete in box recently.
Nice.
I still need to play both of those. I played, what is it? The Third Birthday, I think it's called.
So, yeah, you're talking to someone that's learning that speedrun right now. Don't.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, you said don't.
Don't. It's it's a game. Put it that way.
It's fun to me.
It's not a Parasite Eve game.
Yeah. That I could believe that. From what I've seen of Parasite Eve, yeah, I definitely see that. I decided to right out the gate play that game on a harder difficulty, and some of those enemies, it gets crazy with all the body swapping you do.
Even then you realize, oh well, I'm completely out of ammo now, and great.
Yep.
I'm just gonna die now.
All right, come. This is the boss.
Oh my!
Oh, don't get hit. Oh, get the cart. Okay. We just got to get a rhythm in here and keep hitting her in the face. Ooh, don't die. All right, we're good. We're in there.
I'm getting Tim Curry Rocky Horror Picture Show vibes out of that design.
I will say that's probably the one fight out of tonight that I was most worried about. So we died a few times in other places, but we got that one. I'll take that.
Nice.
I will take that one. And now we're sort of in the last stretch of the game here, where we have to play as each of the characters again, going through certain rooms like this here, and then they get recaptured again, and then you swap off to another character, such as Wolverine here. And we got the crazy music again, and the laughing, the clowns. They didn't go away. They're back.
Like the back rooms for the clown stage.
Yep. We cut our way through. And Wolverine's done. Moving on to, I believe, Gambit. I think Gambit. Yep. All right. Gambit, unlike the other characters, is now moving backwards.
Typical Remy thing to do.
Gotta peek around my monitor here. So you get to hear that awesome soundtrack one more time, or awesome song. Oh, no, get away. All right. Okay. And now, the best character in the entire game. Storm. Because now we see her out of the water. And yeah, and she has like the best hops. She has multi-directional attacks. She has Gambit's like green clear, but it goes much further.
All right then.
Took some damage though. Let's try to take this a little safe. Whoa, okay, watch out. Let him walk by. There's her screen clear. We'll do that one more time. All right, and her stage is done. And it's sad too, because like, man, I'll play, they could make a whole game just based off Storm's gameplay, and that's all you get.
Yeah, I suddenly feel really like cheated in her razor stage.
Yep. But we're back to our titular hero, if I'm saying that correctly. And he's once again like, well, I saved you all. You all got captured again. I don't know what's wrong with you bums. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. I think I need to go this way. Oops. I'll go ahead and grab that heart. I don't think I need it, but just for safety. And keep going this way. And then now, final boss. Let's get into a nice position where we can mash the webbing here. And he has sort of like different phases as we continue to aim for his head, his weak spot.
That's nightmare fuel.
Yep. All right. Oof. So a quick way to take out these guys here is just the web swing into them, but you can web them as well. The X-Men, although they're captured to the side, the ones with projectiles are actually sort of helpful because they can do damage on the boss too.
Oh.
Wolverine's useless jerk.
He's just happy to be here.
Pretty much. And I think we should be coming to the end. All right. And time will come up when... wait, actually, I always forget. We'll say after it. Sorry.
Jeez.
I never can remember when the time actually is. And even if I play this consistently, I'll forget as I'm playing it.
Oh, I totally get that.
Thank you for the GG.
Oh, that's so awesome. That was that was a memory machine right there. I love it. And it's just someone in chat just put, it's like, I have never seen the ending of this game. Well, now you have.
Yep, now you have.
And with an amazing runner too. But yeah, where can they find you? What are you playing right now?
Let's see. Right now, well, you can find me at twitch.tv/cyphering. I'm on Twitter, _ciphering. That's ciphering. _ciphering with a G at the end. What am I playing these days? I have another. I just actually got through with a Dreamcast event on the Sega Crew channel. And I played MDK2 Psychic Force 2012, and there may be a few events coming up in the near future where I might be speedrunning Shinobi, which I ran for SGDQ, and forgive me, I'm forgetting what else. But it'll come back to me if you all care to tune into my channel. It'll come back to me. I'll tell you then.
And definitely tune in. He is a chill, a pretty awesome speedrunner, and you should give all of the love and GGs for sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for having me. This was fun.
Of course. But for everyone else, sit tight. Just a quick reminder that everything from your subs, your Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and any bits to cheer on the GDQ Twitch channel helps support Games Done Quick Hotfix, shows like this, and bringing amazing runners on the show like Cypherin. So if you enjoy watching speedruns, please consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays. Like I said, we're going to take a quick hydration break, and when we come back, we're going to be shifting gears to the Nintendo 64 and Pokémon Snap. So, welcome back, everybody, to Express Lane. We are going back to the 90s and all the awesome games that came from that. Before we go into our next game, I have one little quick announcement. Basically, come be my boss. No, seriously, Games Done Quick is actually hiring. And if you're interested in a full-time role in GDQ, we're actually looking for a new hotfix manager. So if you're looking, also, that being said, if you're looking for part-time work instead, we're also looking for new showrunners starting with 2024's season 4. So basically 2 seasons from now. And instead of being my boss, you could be my coworker. I guess it works like that. It's fine. Anywho, go to gamesdonequick.com/jobs to apply. And if you're interested, go there. If you want others to apply or you know anybody else that's interested, share the link with them. Share the love. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of fun to be doing stuff like this and to be featuring runs like our next run, which is Pokémon Snap, featuring a Quo. So,
hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, same old. Pretty happy to be here.
I love the sleeping Psyduck in the background. I just saw your camera, and it is the cutest thing.
I just got him recently, so he's featured today.
Yeah, no, whenever you're ready to go, like, feel free to introduce yourself and run.
I will do that during the opening. So this is Pokemon Snap, which will start soon. I think someone suggested Happy as the file name, so we'll run with that. All right, and if we're ready on time, that's going to be 3, 2, 1, go. I can't mash and talk, so give me like 10 seconds and then we'll get started.
That's fine. I will complain that in the anime I was so sad when Brock was replaced with Casey. Just real talk. All right,
yeah,
on.
Honestly, I don't blame you. Season 1 was really good, but this is Pokemon Snap. So it is a photography-based on-rail shooter. So if you see me looking at the ground or at the sky a lot, there's just a lot of lag in this game, so we'll be lag reducing a lot. But it's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to go through Pokemon Island, and we're going to take pictures of the different Pokemon here. I missed the sound cue, that's fine. And yeah, we're just going to be taking pictures of the Pokemon and, yeah, getting points. So each picture is scored depending on its pose, depending on its size, and depending on a couple of other factors. And both the amount of Pokemon that we need and the amount of points we need are both really relevant to the run, which I'll get into later when we need to. But yeah, so right now in Beach, we really can only take pictures. We're going to get items later, and it'll be a bit more involved, but it's a bit of an auto-scroller, at least for the first level, and there's not a whole lot to do, unfortunately. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about this game, I have been playing this game for more years than I would like to admit. I started running in around 2015, and we're still doing it. It's a great game.
I think a lot of us speedrunners, we have that one game that's like, how long have you been running it? Don't ask that question.
Yeah, did I ever speedrun new Pokemon Snap? I did. I don't like the speedrun as much. I do like the game a lot. I do a lot of high score stuff for that game. It's a bit different, but it's yeah.
What makes the different, or the run's different?
So one of the big aspects of this game that we'll see like pretty soon is we have a lot of flexibility in like our whole route and what we want to do. So for example, right here at the end, we're just going to grab our last 2 pictures, which is Kangaskhan and Eevee, and then we quit because we have everything we need. In new Pokemon Snap, you actually have to go like to the end of each level. So no matter what, like it's essentially like an auto scroller the entire time until you get the dash engine, which is like 2 hours in.
Wow.
And it's just not as fun, basically. You need to take a picture of all 150. First of all, there was not all the Pokemon in this game. There are only 63. And second of all, for any percent, we only need 40 to unlock all the courses. And then we need Mew to actually beat the game. In 100%, you get all 63. So the goal here is to get eventually 24,000 points, which we are short by about 18,000. And the goal of 24,000 is to unlock the apples. But we can't unlock a course and an item at the same time. So we're gonna have to take a picture here anyways. So we're just gonna wait to have, once you played a bit safe, have 18,000 points to get the apples. And the reason we go in and out like that is because we need the apples at the end. Okay, yeah. Went too safe there, but that's fine. We need apples at the end of this course to unlock the next level. And now we have them.
Nice.
So apples let us interact a bit more with the Pokemon, so we can, bop them to get them to like recoil a bit. We can feed them. That's pretty much it. So specifically for Electabuzz, we're gonna hit him twice, just to stall him a bit so we can get in front of him. And that lets us take a very good picture right here.
Oh. I'll say I'm like one of three people on the planet that prefers this Pokemon as their favorite, but I'm so glad that Magmar's in this game.
Magmar's in this game, yes.
We
will see him later.
I just, for some reason, everyone has their favorite Pokemon, and some pick some weird ones, and yep, I chose the flaming platypus.
You know what? He's a cute little duck guy.
He's a special boy, which had a pretty awesome fight in the anime. Let's be real here.
That's true.
Magmar versus Charizard.
Yeah, Blaine's gym.
Oh, Magikarp, bless.
Yeah, so we get that Magikarp. There are better Magikarps to take, but our next goal, sort of like short term, is to get enough points for the Pester Balls. That was early. Get enough points for the Pester Balls, so we just get Magikarp here just to play it a bit safer, have enough points for when we need to. And this is a Haunter.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see it like when the photo actually like develops, that it actually is a Haunter, and it looks pretty good if I took the picture right. Shelder, we'll see Shelder. But yeah, I guess for reasons, Haunter is just a ball right now.
Are like all ghost encounters kind of just unknowns, or just that specific one?
That is the only ghost in this game.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. All right, so the exit strategy here is to get this Magikarp, and then we are going to want to fuse the Magikarps together. And while that's happening, we're just going to do a side objective here of getting that Electrode to explode. And that Electrode exploding triggers the next level to unlock. While we're doing that, we get the Magneton. There's a lot going on there, but you do it a few times and it's fine.
So what happens if you don't cause that Electrode to...
You cry, and you sit through the level, and it takes you 2 minutes to get back here.
Oh, boy. All right, then.
There's 3 moments like that in the run, and yeah, that's the things you want to practice.
Fair.
Okay, looks like Zubat might be a bit bad, but that's, not the end of the world. That's our Haunter.
Ooh, that's a nice picture.
All right, one of my friends pointed this out the other day, but so obviously all the pictures we take are to optimize points. And he's like, wow, all these pictures are not good pictures. I never really thought about it, but yeah, he's sort of right. We'll see a lot, especially in the next level in Volcano. It's just the backs of Pokemon and just...
We tried.
Yeah, we tried.
There was another question, chat, for you. If you ran any non-mainline Pokemon games, or is it just Pokemon Snap?
I also did a lot of work with Pokemon Stadium. I sort of revamped the calculator for that game because it uses a lot of different things compared to the mainline Pokemon games. Other than that, not really. I've tried running the mainline games, not really for me, but I do love the series a lot. 1993? Ooh, that might be wrong. I think it was 1999, this game. It's still in the 90s. It's on theme.
Close enough. Oh, yep, 99.
There you go.
Oh, our next run Doom is 93.
That makes sense. All right, so a bit of an interaction here. So we're going to want to feed Charmander an apple. And then Magmar gets jealous. And he's going to use Flamethrower. And that's going to evolve Charmander into Charmeleon. So we get 3 Pokemon right here. We'll just get him eating an apple. Please. Okay.
I'm not sure what Magmar was doing there, but okay.
He was surprised.
He had a moment. Oh, hello, right. Moltres.
Yeah, that was Moltres. I should be good on points here, so we're sort of just gonna play it a bit fast and take the earliest Moltres possible, and then get out of here. So this Moltres is gonna be about 400 points when a regular one is probably gonna be like 4,200.
Wow.
So hopefully I'm not shooting myself in the foot. We're gonna find out real soon. Okay, we're missing 600 points. Which is unfortunate. I shot myself in the foot there. So this sort of is the same thing as we did in Tunnel. We can just go in and get a picture of this Poliwag. Since I need more than like 100 points, which is what it normally gives, we'll just have to wait a bit and get it to jump. Get it to jump.
It knows.
Poliwag. All right.
There we go.
It is random, but normally it's not that bad.
Poliwag's like, you're going to earn this jump?
What you get for not paying attention earlier. Alright, so we got the Pester Balls. Pester Balls is just another way to interact with Pokemon. It releases like a poison gas, which either stuns Pokemon, or like in the case of poison type Pokemon, they like it and they like sort of jiggle. We'll see that with Grimer later. And yeah, it just lets us, first of all, lets us exit the end of this level, which is why we sort of had to get it and then leave. And then it lets us, just get more interactions with different Pokemon. We can get these Bulbasaurs to come out. Alright, so there's a cool little setup here. So again, a lot of this game, like especially at the highest level, is a lot about lag reduction. There's a whole setup here where we're going to lure the Slowpoke without looking at it. So he gets to his special Slowpoke spot where he's going to evolve. And then we also lure the second Slowpoke to his spot so that we can take a picture of that Slowpoke, because the first one is going to evolve and we're going to get that Slowbro. So if everything goes right... So that Slowpoke's there. We're going to grab a picture of the Shellder eating the tail, and then Slowbro eating the apple, and we're in business.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot going on. It's a bit unfortunate that lag reduction is like so prevalent, because there's a lot of really cool things with the mechanics, but also being able to do it blind is, just a thing in itself.
Yeah, that's impressive.
All right, so these Metapod, it's going to look a bit weird, but I'm actually going to wait a lot because getting them to completely face me is just worth a lot more points than getting them like completely in frame. So again, it's going to look like a really bad picture. It's not really. It's going to be good.
Just whipping an apple right inside.
That's Psyduck. All right, so here I'm waiting for something specific, and that's a Cloyster. Cloyster is a random spawn, so if we don't get it, we're going to see Jinx later. And if we do get it, we're not going to see Jinx. So there are no Cloysters. All right, it's about a 56% chance to get a Cloyster. Not getting a Cloyster, you lose about 30 seconds. So, in a 20-minute game, that's really rough, but for marathon runs, it's not that big a deal. Pokemon Snap as a comfort game, that is a vibe. Yeah, this was one of my favorite N64 games as a kid. I never actually owned it. Not until it came out on Wii Virtual Console, but we rented it a lot from Blockbuster.
Just circling it back to the Blockbuster conversation.
It always comes back to that,
Right. Back when Netflix was an actual box outside a grocery store.
You had to mail things.
Right.
Awful. Alright, so we're in Cave. One of the more technical levels, so we're not going to see one of the tricks because we do have to get Jinx later. I think I'll still show it off just because it's really cool, or I'll at least try it. But first of all, we got to lure this Bulbasaur here. And this is one of the more laggy stages. There's just a lot more lag reduction attempted in general, but also there's a lot of stuff to do. So we got to get Didalong Boy. taking a big picture of this Grimer triggers the second one. And then this guy's just happy to be receiving pester balls.
Oh, the jiggle.
He's jiggling. So again, the point...
Evolves.
He evolves too, yes. That's actually something they didn't bring back in the second game. Pokemon don't evolve in that game. In this game, they do. We're going to see another evolution right now. Well, not right now, but soon. So there's a trick here. Technically, I shouldn't be going for it because we're getting Jinx, but it's called Coughing Snipe. So if we hit Coughing like that, he's going to spawn a bit later. And then we can do a trick called Weeping Bell Snipe. And I'm not going to get it because Weeping Bell gave me a bad cycle. But just pretend if I throw these apples, Weeping Bell would get hit and fall in the pond and evolve. And then we would be able to exit the stage about 7 seconds earlier than we normally would. Because we missed Cloyster earlier, didn't really matter because we're going to have to wait for Jinx. But that's one of the hardest tricks in the game, which, you know, first of all, the setup is complicated. Second of all, it's literally random whether or not Weeping Bell cooperates. Alright, so I'm going to place Jinx just in the corner for reasons I'm not going to explain because it's really technical. The cameras in the corner of the picture pick up on Pokemon a lot better than if they're in the middle. So I placed where Jinx is supposed to be in the corner, and that should be good enough for it to actually get picked up by the camera. So even though Jinx wasn't loaded in, we'll find out. Yeah, so you can see Jinx just in the top right corner there.
Oh!
Yeah, it's... Whoops. It works.
Nice.
Alright, so our last goal really is to get as close to 30,000 points as possible, or to pass 30,000 points. That'd be ideal. Probably not getting there. Never mind, we're getting there. So now it's Valley. We have two goals here. First of all, get 30,000 points. Second of all, take a picture of this sign. And third of all, I said 3, not 2. We're going to knock Mankey off of the top of the mountain at the end of the course, and then onto a button to unlock the rest of the game, basically. So we have about 3 minutes of waiting. It is just looking at the sky. If you're in 100%, there are 12 pictures to take here. So we're going to go over show and tell. So the last time I ran this game at a marathon, I think, was at SGDQ 22, where I did a category called 250K, which you get 250K points, which is really cool. You should watch it, but not the point. Specifically, my commentator for that run, Reizu, during the pandemic, they sort of, you know, everyone developed pastimes, and them, it was reshelling N64 games. So they bought like a bunch of Japanese N64 games because they were like $7 on eBay. And I have 2 of them that are pretty cool. So the first one is this one, which is like an atomic purple one. And you can see the inside too.
Oh, what?
And they're also like region free if you know the N64. It just works on Japanese or North American consoles. And then the other one I have is the gold cartridge.
Ooh, that is clean.
So really cool. So, you know, I appreciate Reizu for them doing that, and they're a cool person.
It's like I reshelled in controllers, but I never even thought to.
Yeah, like
cartridges.
Would have never thought of it either, but
I'm staring at my collection, going, "Oh, I have plans now."
What am I doing on the weekend?
Right? It's like, well, I know where my next check is going.
There you go.
Yeah, and Chad is absolutely loving those cartridges.
Yeah, they're really cool. I would be playing on them right now, but, you know, I wanted to show them off.
Understandable.
We are at the end of the level. So there's another trick here. It's called Mankey Snipe, so I'm going to try to go for it. But basically, we're going to knock Squirtle into Mankey up there. And then we're going to have to hit the Mankey onto the button. And, you know, it's a speed run. The earlier you hit him onto the button, the faster you go, obviously. So we're going to wait for Squirtle to be lined up. And then I have a little setup here, which lets me look up. And if I'm really good at the game, that might have been late. That was late. All right, well, that usually works. But just pretend that it would have looked really good.
Oh, it 100% worked. Still hit the button. It counts.
Exactly. So the goal of all of this is we meet Professor Oak at his, I don't know, springtime cabin or whatever. And he talks about the Pokemon signs that we need to get. So we're just going to go back through all of the courses and collect the Pokemon signs. We already have the first one, which is the Dugtrio Mountain.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what that was. I don't think I mentioned. So that's the Dugtrio Mountain, and we're just going to have to go through the rest of the courses really quick to get those Pokemon signs.
So were those signs in the courses before the conversation, or
yes, yeah,
is it
they were always there. If you took a picture of them earlier, they just wouldn't count for anything.
Gotcha.
Some are more like involved than others. This one's really easy, but we'll go through the more involved ones later. The reason that we had to get 130,000 points is because that's the amount of points we need to unlock the Pokeflute. But even though we got it like way earlier, we can't unlock a course and an item at the same time, and we can't unlock 2 items at the same time. So we unlocked Valley, we unlocked the Dash Engine, so now we're going to unlock the Pokeflute, which is good because we need it for the next course. So it all works out.
Like, why do I suspect a Snorlax in our future?
We will not be seeing Snorlax. Unfortunately. We'll catch a really quick glimpse of him if you like really want. But yeah, no, we gotta wake up this Vileplume. And then there's the Cubone tree.
Oh.
Yeah, none of these are like particularly difficult. The one in Tunnel we'll see a bit is a bit more involved, but yeah, they're all sort of just there and part of the environment. All right, this one's really cool. So if I do this right, I should be able to throw the Pester Ball into the volcano. All right, got it on the second try. That's fine.
Nice.
All right, so earlier in the run, we passed the Electabuzz, which we hit twice, and the Electrode, which was there as well. This time we have the Dash Engine, so we sort of need to finesse around them. So I'm going to try to do it, but also while lag reducing the entire time. Never mind. All right, I thought I got him. He got me, though. We'll get him next time.
Did he just, like, get in the way of everything, or...?
Yeah, you're supposed to sort of just, like, go around him and, you know, not get hit, obviously. But, you know, we can't all be good at games every day. All right. So Pikachu's going to wake up whatever's in that egg, which we don't know what it is. We're never going to find out. But whatever's in that egg is going to turn on the electricity, and that is going to trigger the Pinsir Shadow with this stuff, which leads to a lot of questions at what the Pokemon signs are, because this is obviously a man-made one, but we're not going to go there. This is not your lore video time.
This is the picture book, not the textbook, friends.
Exactly. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to work. Alright, we'll wake up Snorlax for the fans real quick. He's right there.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. That's all we get. Still a speedrun. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon signs. So we have one last step, which is taking a picture of Mew. Mew is in Rainbow Cloud, and Professor Oak has theorized that the Pokemon signs, even though some of them are man-made, are linked to the constellations in the sky. So we're going to the Rainbow Cloud. We need to hit Mew 6 times, so 3 in the first phase, 3 in the second. Oh my goodness. He jukes you, so we sort of just aim at a spot and hope that he spawns in front of the apple, which does not always happen. Like that, there you go. Nice. All right, 2 more hits, and then it's going to be a 50-50 whether that was excellent. It's going to be a 50-50 whether he's on the left or the right. That was a great fight. All right, lefties gang. Unfortunate. Can't win them all. So time is going to be when the red text pops up after Oak speaks to us, which is going to be about 5 seconds-ish. Just gotta mash. And that's time.
Nice. GG's. So like with the Mew picture with the 50-50 chance, is it just a better point total if you're on the right
faster.
side?
Like if you guess the left side, you just exit the stage like a second faster.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Oh, fair. GG's. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, just being able to do a lot of that stuff blind while trying to reduce lag is super impressive.
That's like top level. If you want to learn the game, like the lag reduction saves maybe 30 seconds over the run. So it's, super accessible if anyone just wants to learn it.
Nice.
Really fun game though. I'd recommend it.
Yeah, and where can they find you? What are you playing right now?
I'm sort of between games. I've been really grinding Splatoon recently, so I haven't been streaming as much. I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I stream on Twitch every now and again, so follow me there if you'd like. If you like Pokemon, or Pokemon Snap specifically, I run a Twitter bot about its new Pokemon Snap. So if you want to go check that out, it's Pokemon Snap bot. Check that out.
I'm checking that out.
I don't know if I can link it in chat or if it's going to just pop me. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We'll try it out. I might get that. That's okay. So anyways, follow that if you like that. If it worked. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think Doom is coming up next, which is, a very big contrast to this game. But
we're just hitting all the check boxes from the 90s. It works. Yeah, again, everyone, give code GG's one more time for an amazing Pokemon Snap run. And yeah, we have another hydration break. We'll be right back with some Doom. So, hi, friends, and we're back with more 90s awesomeness on Express Lane. Before we head to our next game, I have two things to talk about here. We're talking about events. So first and foremost, in case you weren't aware, Games Done Quick Express is actually returning to TwitchCon, and that is September 20th through the 22nd. It's coming up right around the corner. If you want to get some more information and check out the schedule, just type !GDQX in the Twitch chat, and you can find out that absolute banger of a schedule with a few surprises in there too. Also, just FYI, there's a little event called Awesome Games Done Quick 2025, and registration is now open. The hotel registration is going to open up on September 14th, so you have a few days before that happens. But head to gamesdonequick.com for more information on registering for AGDQ 2025, and hopefully I will see you there and get to say hi in person. Yay! That said, we're going to be shifting gears to a completely different genre here with some Doom with Diaz Allure. So take it away, friendo. So in true Doom fashion, we did too much ripping and tearing already, and we had to kind of put together the audio and get it all fixed up and taped. But we did! So, Diaz, welcome back! This time with audio.
So, if you know Doom from 1993, it's one of those pits you fall in, you can't get out of. They like putting them in back then. You fall in and you're like, there's no way out. You're just rude. So, the introduction, Doom, originally in 1993, they put all these together in the same engine, the Kex engine. The last engine was the Unity engine. That was a fun one. I'm running Sigil 2 tonight, which is interesting. It is not on the list. Sigil 2 is considered the 6th episode to Doom. But when they redid this one, they left Sigil 2 out and added Legacy of Rust. It doesn't matter, though, because all the mods are easily accessible. So we're just going to go straight over to Sigil 2. Sigil 2 actually came out a lot later, and the Kex engine obviously is a new release of it. Back in 90s, actually, let's get this started. So whenever you're ready, Sigil 2, I'm to you and I in 3, 2, 1, go. So this episode is Find the Evil Eye. That little green eye is the evil eye. We will be seeing lots of them. So as chat, if you want to play along, it's can you spot the evil eye before I shoot it? Because that's how you open doors, is shoot the evil eye, right? That makes sense. Now, every single level in this pack has a 30-second room. So this is a 30-second room. There's some people showing up. But at 30 seconds, you see the door shuts. get to the room before 30 seconds is up, or you'd miss all the goodies. And I could sit there because that evil eye wasn't available yet. Again, find the evil eye. So the next one's going to be in a dark room, chat. So if you can find the evil eye, that'll be great. See, 30-second room, the pits that you can't get out of, the evil eye. I think we're on par for what we're supposed to be doing here.
Yeah.
I will be finding the chainsaw for all those that are... You can just go down him. Fine, whatever. I'll just leave you there. So I will be getting the chainsaw for everybody just because... Hey, there's another evil eye. So now this is fun. This right here, that sector is actually the one that opens up the next evil eye. So if you can get out to the end of this first, and listen, I can't shoot it yet, but you can get it early. Now, this one's fun. So this elevator in front of me is going to go down a little bit lower than it should because it matched the height of the raising up one and thereby caused the Y value to be off. So that's a fun little trick that you go too fast and the thing doesn't come up. So that's level 1, not episode 1. What are we talking about? There's only one episode here. This is made by John Romero, and it is annoying. Don't pull that up yet. This evil eye apparently got a lot of people. Get that. Here's the 30-second room, folks. Thanks for the bullets. I'm out. There's another secret, but I won't tell you what that is until the final level, and then you have to find them all. There's one in every single level. We're going to skip the blue armor in here. It's too far out of the way. It's right up there in that corner. Can't you see the walkway? Just up there. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I can go faster. I'm going too slow. Anyway, I don't actually like killing demons. Killing demons is slow. So if we can just go around them, you two fight. Yep, you two fight. Excuse me, all the infighting. You didn't see me. I'm not here. If you can't see me, you can't find me.
That's a mood right there.
All right, so 30-second room. This one's important, but propane. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Because it's a plasma rifle.
You don't make those easy to hit.
That one, no. That one is really hard. Will you? Thank you. Now, I like to telefrag things because it's faster. Hello. Got it. Otherwise, he comes back, and then he shoots balls at you, and it's no fun. Anyways, I told you I was going to get the chainsaw, right? Because everybody... You saw a secret evil eye behind the health pack, right? Now, it's totally visible. Oh, these walls, these vines, I'm walking funny because these vines actually stick. Like, I'm moving forward, you cannot move. It's literally stuck on the wall. Anyway, chainsaw, here it is. No one ever used it again. Sorry. Maybe I'll use the chainsaw once for fun. I don't know. Anyway, rocket launcher. Oops, you disappeared. Yeah, you're up here now. Goodbye. The BFG's... I missed. The BFG is available, but it's too far away. It's next to the secret exit, and that's too far away. And then you'd have to play an extra level anyway, and... Well, I got places to be.
Right.
I mean, I just got places to be. I gotta go. Anyway, we don't care about any of them. To tag you, hit the button, because it's faster. Just die. Anyway, you spotted this evil eye, right? Oh, wait, I hadn't looked that direction yet. I forgot. Nope. Fun fact, these stairs are actually very slippery. So I'm going to go a little slow, because I have flown myself right off the back of those more times than I count. Anyway, this 30-second room is useless. First time we get the chain gun. What level are we on? 4? You didn't need a chain gun in those first levels. Anyway, so here's the key we need. That's a 30-second room, but it's a Berserk, and Berserk is arguably slow. So we will not be getting the Berserk. Anyway, let's see. Next evil eye, I don't know. Somewhere. Hey, get out of my way. Lost Souls, the bane of existence. So just run around them again. Again, when you want to play Doom, just run faster.
That sounds about right.
you can actually get that switch without killing that demon, which is why I did that. You can get it through the demon, which is... Oh, how did I miss you? Now, this room... yeah. Anyway.
I like one of the comments in chat right now. It's I'm one of the weird
it
ones
got
who-
me. It got
Oh,
me. It squashed me. Get out. So you have to shoot the evil eye to get into this room. To get around the thing, you just find one of these. Like, oh, by the way, meatballs. This is what I call them. I don't remember what they're called. You saw the thing behind that I shot, right? Okay,
Yeah.
good, because it was in the wall there. Anyway, they're meatballs. They're uncooked meatballs. The cooked meatball kind are terrible, and they make lost settlements. Oh, so what is the most iconic weapon for Doom? You're too late, EFG. Sorry, I went too fast. I should ask the question sooner. Evil Eye, you saw that one, right?
Yep.
Okay, now, chat, have you been counting? How many Evil Eyes have we shot?
Oh, jeez.
There's a quiz. Actually, there's not a quiz, because then I'd have to count too, and I'm a speedrunner, so you know that I can't count. Okay,
Yeah,
don't go to the
math
end
is-
there. There's a teleport that sends you back to the top. You actually want to take the left and the bottom end there. Don't forget to back up. Otherwise, that room shuts and you never get that one. Evil Eye. Again, there's 30-second room. We're never going to go behind that switch, but there's a secret room back there. You can figure out how to get behind the switch. 30-second room gives me the armor. Oh, no, I already lost 5 of each. Runs over. I lost 5 health. That's it. I can't recover.
Yeah, it down to 190. That's rough.
Oh, this is really rough. Now, if you want to go faster, you can skip more of the spheres, but blue means go. Because you don't want to actually pick up health. That's too slow. These are fun. Hello. Oh, I'm getting caught on you, aren't I? Oh no. Where are you? Why don't I see you? Who am I getting caught on? There's usually a shadow pinky up there. So these back up. They have a little bit of backup, just a little. If you don't back up, you may not make it. I found that out the hard way, as everybody that played the map did.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Hello, I don't want to say hi to you. Now, I left a guy in the hallway here that's not supposed to be here, but he came wandering out. Somebody left his room open, so we'll just have to get rid of him. And again, meatballs, let's cook it. Okay, I need more of that. Because who doesn't need more plasma? Oh, and a BFG. Why not? I missed you.
Someone in chat mentions like being one of the weird ones who hears BFG and thinks big friendly giant. I agree. That is the GDQ way of saying that.
There is a actually big friendly gun in one version. I forget which one did it.
Oh,
But there is a FPS kind of joke that does a big friendly gun.
I love all the different takes on the BFG in various games and how it's just everyone avoids the non-GDQ safe
Yeah.
way of saying it. So yeah, big friendly giant or big friendly gun it is.
The interesting thing about the BFG is it actually works vastly different in this version than in the modern Dooms.
Oh, that I didn't know.
The distance that it's fired from the mob is the first calculation, and the distance you're standing to the mob is the second calculation. And if you are not looking at the mob, it will not DPS. So if you can't shoot around the corner,
Oh,
you can't shoot around the corner. Shooting around a corner, it's not gonna DPS. You want to be right up on the mob,
no kid.
which actually you will see later. So now, you're keeping track of evil eyes again, right, chat? Now that I told you to do that, because there's more.
Like someone said 4. Yes, I'm guessing. That's fair.
Yeah, there's 4 in this room. No, they're right. There's 4 in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
Nice
I'm not gonna
guess.
see them all. Because I'm going to leave the room. I don't actually want to see the rest of it. That room that opened up back there, yeah, it's open now, but I'm not going back that far. Crazy?
Fair.
Backwards in Doom? Just fun one. I don't even actually really need this 30-second room. It's like right here. It's like, how can you not pick up ammo in Doom? You might need it someday. I only have 57 rockets. Now, here's something that I always found humorous, because back in the day, there was something about Doom and its violence and all this stuff. And if you lived in the 90s, you might have heard of it. Who do you know that can carry a rocket launcher and 100 rockets? Just check in and chat. Anyone have any clue how much rockets weigh and how much a rocket launcher weighs? And then we have a chain gun. Yeah, do we want to go on with just how ridiculous Doom guy is for what he can carry?
No, that's
like
fair.
It's like, oh, you saw that one too, right? We'll come back to that one. Whoops, wrong button. I don't actually use the rockets like... Oh, meatballs. I use the rockets for meatballs. I missed. I have not missed that walkway, and there's the teleport. I was slightly off. Now the elevator's way down there, and I'm all... Oh my goodness. Oh, the timings are all off now. Okay, we'll just pretend the timings are back on right now.
Yeah, close enough.
Well, that's down, not up. That's okay. Get out of my way. Why are you there? Who gave you permission to stand on that side of the pit? I didn't give you permission.
Just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hey, so... Yeah, it's party time.
Oh.
I guess I do used to be a cheat. Anyway, I don't want to see any of the rest of you. And I'll take my armor now, please. Thank you. Armor does make a difference. Don't fall off, the dingus. And we need more ammo. Because, hey, I don't know where you are. Whatever. Now, fun thing about the Kex things is there's an actual bug on save loads. So currently, right now, all runs must be done save loadless.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a bug, because what happens is on a load, they're not instantly aggroed on you like they were back in the day. Which sounds like something that somebody might do for modern things that you have a few seconds to get your bearings. I was too slow. No, I wasn't. Okay, we made it. And we'll just yeet ourselves off that way. I missed it. There we go. Okay, we're fine. That is one of the more moments in the run. Obviously, I can just hit the teleporter, get back up, but you lose health being in the lava. And it's never fun. What? Oh, I know where you are. See, I wasn't close enough to him. That's supposed to be a one-hit kill, but I was too far away. The way you're looking, it's the rays of light. I don't even know.
That is so weird.
What are you doing here? What? Well, it's GDQ. Whatever. Float around.
Yeah, the character team was like, I heard you were on GDQ. I wanted to...
I wanted to be the line. You're not going to be the line. Neither are you or any of you other ones. Anyway, so going back to this, I actually killed these for a very specific reason, because what is the worst thing that can happen with a lost soul? When they run against your rockets, you know what's worse than shooting a rocket, having a lost soul, just jump in front of your face and explode the rocket instantly? No, actually, that's not fun. We'll skip that. I don't know why they put so much health there, because, well, that room wasn't that bad. I am going to save here, because I can soft lock here. This is one point I can. That lovely ramp right there has actually never come up for me. So now I wait on that side. And I save, because screw that. It's annoying when you get to a point in the run and it just soft locks and you're like, well, that was fun. There was another one in Doom 2. Fun fact, I do run Doom episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Doom 2, Hell on Earth, and Doom 2, No Rest for the Living. I might add master levels at some point. I don't think I'm going to add Legacy of Rust because they did maps like modern maps, and they're huge.
Fair.
Master levels are fun because you can take them in bite size. They're like, master levels are like Doom 2, but they took them, instead of giving you the king size, they gave you the fun size pack, and you can pop any one at a time.
Yeah, I can respect that for sure.
So when they originally ran Doom 2 master levels were not actually an episode per se, as Doom 2 is a full game. They were all loose leaf WADs, which is what the original game launched with for the maps, was WADs. They're all loose leaf, and they actually made a front end loader. Really? I'm just gonna stare at you. I'm just gonna stare at you. And you. My goodness. Anyway, so they made a little front end loader. It's fun to look at these days because back, it was what a DOS menu looks like, with the bars, ASCII characters to make the lines around and stuff. There's way too many meatballs in this level anyway. So they were all loose leaf, and you always started pistol start only, which is why they're great for fun individual level runs, bite size.
Yeah.
But with the release of the Kex engine, they actually put all those together in slightly different order and made it an actual episode you can play through. Now, some of the levels you feel insanely powerful at the front because originally they were made with pistol starts. And you come in with a BFG, and suddenly the entrance to the map is way different. All the master levels map are show off your pistol starts, basically.
Gotcha.
So, fun fact, there's an achievement for killing a cyber demon with a pistol. I have done it.
Nice.
I did start with rockets until it got really low and then shot it a few times, but I had to get all the achievements. Actually, that's fun thing with the Kex. They added achievements, the whole old school boomer shooter stuff where you got the new stuff going on. There you are. I was going to say, who's the guy who's going to shoot me? What are you? Oh my God. The meatballs of this run, they have just, the kids are out of school. I have not seen them in places, and they're just out of school. There's actually a nice little blue sphere up there, but I'm not going to get it because I'll show you what you actually have to run across. See all these walls above me? See how they're nice, really, really thin? Yeah, you got to cross those.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I swear more on that than anything else, and we want to keep this show nice and PG, right?
We'll just complain about the meatball domination.
Meatball domination right now. Yep. But I'll show you. So there's one more down here. So this is what you can run across. But the problem is, it's to the left right there. I telefragged you. Ooh, one person was nice. That's usually the mob. That's the mob that I usually am looking out for. Anyway, so where that teleporter is, I just ran straight into it. Real easy to do. But you have to go around the teleport to the left and then run along that little itty-bitty thing. And if you run fast enough, you just run right off the end into the sphere. But, yeah. Okay, so get rid of this lost sphere. We're gonna have the imp up ahead. Hi, imp. Bye, imp. And I want the armor because GDQ reasons.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get a 2-for-1 where I shot the guy and I hit that eye back. You did see the eye, right? There was a sliver of it.
Yeah.
That one I didn't give you much. Got you. I didn't give you very much on that one. I'm surprised I hit it, but it usually works pretty good. Sometimes you can get the shotgunner. Hello. I mean, man, I should have punched you for the fun. Anyway, the timing, you can sometimes get the shotgunner and the switch. That's always satisfying. But you just, okay, get you. You were the annoying one. I'd like to get in front of my BFG later. I am taking a few more safeties, but You know how that goes. I don't usually get that health. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a good demonstration of how close you need to be.
Oh.
Much better. You know how long I sat in this room? Going, what in the world am I supposed to do? Okay, you want it? There we go. Thank you. And fun fact, you can get through, okay, we're on the last level already. You can get through like most of the stuff. I don't remember what I was going to say. Something about getting through the end really fast. Here's the 30-second room. Everybody loves partial invisibility. As a kid, when I did sneak on my brother's computer to play this game because my mom didn't want me to play it, I didn't quite understand the partial invisibility because I was like, they still see me. They see less of you. Did I get him knocked off? I got him knocked off. That's a bug. You are not supposed to be able to knock a mob off of a ledge. There's no free dimensions. Everything is infinite height. But there's a bug with the two Barons of Heck. That's not what they're called in the game, but there is a bug in this level specifically where I can somehow seem to get them knocked off the edge sometime with the plasma rifle. Okay, here it is. As your kid, you know this as blue flame. Every single level has blue flame. You shoot it, there's a blue flame room. Go find all other 7 of them. Because there is a secret level too, which I didn't show the exit to. So you can find that too. Anyway, so this is the other one that I can knock off sometimes. Gone. I'm getting better at doing it.
Nice.
I don't know if it's considered a glitch or what, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, final boss time. I mean, 3 bosses time. So John Romero didn't want 1 boss. That's still better than the secret out of bounds key switch on one of the OG Dooms. Okay, so final boss. How much do I have? 377. I could use some more of this, and I'll leave it at that. Now, this fun room, I actually didn't realize this forever. That over there, that cyber demon goes up and down. This one doesn't. Kill the one that can shoot you every single time first. So there's also a spider mastermind behind me shooting me as well. Oh, that's going to be a problem real soon. I didn't do as good as I wanted on that one, but hey, we'll take what we got. I have done this deathless, loadless, saveless. Fun fact. That's what I'm aiming for, but we'll take the saves as we got them, because reasons. Okay, like that right there. And we'll just go... Well, we're going backwards. Anyway, about those death pits that you can't get out of.
Fair.
That was the end of that Kex run. It is not a valid run anymore. I loaded. But hey, look at that. I killed that one better off this time. Until then. How to use that one? All right, we'll use this one. Only let's not fall off the world. Thank you. So after this one, then we just get to the end. This room is, well, it's fun. Because, let's see, Doom, OG Doom. The first episode, you just die. You have Barons of Heck as your boss. Like, they just become, okay, let's save, we're good, 3, 2, go. Anyway, we'll get over here. So yeah, we have the Baron of Heck as the first one. And then is it Cyber Demon's Inferno? I don't remember. fun fact, John made it so that you have to sit here and wait, and you can still get shot this entire time by the spider mastermind.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's okay. We're home free. One meatball to fry. We go say hi. We need to be a fan, so we're going to be a Taylor Swift fan. Stand at the stage. All the Swifties go hey. And we're going to run up the stage, be fangirl, and get out, and we're done time.
Oh! Well, heck! GG's! That went by super fast.
I have no idea what my time was. I was running. I was talking and running and gunning.
It was 25:56.
I had to fall off the edge to make it invalid.
Oh no!
Oh well, that just means more practice, and I'm ready. Oh my God, I forgot the biggest thing. Well, when you come over to my channel,
If there's something you want to show, we have some time.
yeah, I just did. Look at my little avatar, my PNG tuber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I made this for this event, and I forgot to load it. So, fun fact, my PNG tuber is not animated. It actually is my voice, and so I put in the Doom guy in the front driving the boat, the Doom logo in the in the smoke, and I just did the flag.
I love it.
So yeah, that's Doom. Apparently faster than expected. I might need to change my estimate in the future.
Yeah. Hey, go figure. You're pretty good at this.
I didn't mention it, but I do currently hold a couple world records on the Unity and a few on the Kex engine. I expect some of those to be broken. But the Unity one, it's been standing for 7 months and nobody has attempted it. So I guess nobody wants to run Sigil 2 because it's a pain. I guess I have a little bit of time, maybe.
Yeah, no,
okay,
definitely do.
I'll show you. Oh, of course it has to do its ending thing. Yep. Made by John Marrero. Okay, so new game, Sigil 2. We'll just show you ultraviolence.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of getting a shotgun, of course, you got to kill the shotgunner. And then there's a little bit more out here, like the meatball. A little bit more in this hallway.
Oh, wow.
Of course, ultraviolence. But, yeah, I'm already down to 26. There goes that run. Once you beat, I have beaten that level in ultraviolence. Once you beat that level, though, it does, the rest of it's way easier. Where's the fun one? Complete level 1 nightmare difficulty. I can do that one. No. Level 100%. Where's ultraviolence? Oh, here it is. Different levels sequentially under par time without dying on ultraviolence or higher.
Oh wow. That's
Just do Doom. If you want at home, you want to get this. Do Doom and do Knee Deep in the Dead. That's easiest one. And then maybe do the secret level instead of the final level. And I'll leave that open to people that want to try.
All right, so. You heard it, friends. You know what you have to do now. But yeah, no.
Whoops. Don't use that menu ever.
GG's on that super blazing fast run. Where can everyone find you, and what are you currently playing?
So everybody can find me at Diaz Allure. That's at Twitch, YouTube, pretty sure it's TikTok as well. X, because they decided to change it from Twitter. Yeah, it's Diaz Allure everywhere, spelled DYASALURE. And currently, when I'm not doing Doom speedruns because I love them, the fun one that I'm working on is actually Tetris Worlds.
Oh.
So Tetris Worlds is one of the few Tetris games that you can legitimately, in my opinion, speedrun. Because there are 8 worlds, I want to say. I can't remember. Square Tetris is my favorite. But it has 15 levels for each world. And when you hit level 11 on every world, it says congratulations. you have saved this planet. And when you do that for all of the world, you get a congratulations, you have saved all the Minos.
Cool.
You can do one world in around half an hour-ish. The whole thing should be a little over 2 hours is what the current record is. So, yeah. That's my current one that I'm playing, Tetris Worlds, and that is on a PS2. OG hardware all the way.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for inviting me, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming. And again, GG's one more time for that amazing Sigil 2 run for Doom. Before we head on to break, friends in chat and those watching the VODs, I have a task for you. Hear me out. What you should do is head over to the official GDQ Discord, and you should totally add the hotfix role. It gives you this really cool role in the server, and that role lets you keep tabs on upcoming events that we do all the time. You can talk with staff and showrunners like myself and other awesome friendos and a whole bunch more. Plus, you can find out about other like the mainline events and fatales. But all you have to do is someone type !Discord in the Twitch chat, and you get some more info and get that awesome role. But you do that, we will be back with our final game, well, series of games for the end of the episode, which is going to be Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So sit tight. Hello, friends, and welcome back to our final game, or, well, I guess, series of games for Express Lane. Now, first of all, I hope you went to the Discord now that we got the link all up and running. But before we go to our last game, I have two quick things I have to let you know. First and foremost, head over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix after the run so you can find out info on our weekly shows and all of our weekend specials, our schedules, and all that good stuff. Also, if you missed out on any of our shows or events, guess what? We have the VODs. Check out those VODs over at youtube.com/gamesdonequick, and to everybody over at youtube.com/gamesdonequick that are watching us right now, hi! Head over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick and watch us live. We stream most days of the week and have some pretty awesome heckin' cool content. Like our final game of the night, which I already see some massive love in chat for. It is going to be Nintendo World Championships NES Edition Legendary Trial with Roy Arashi. So Roy, take it away.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, so this is Nintendo World Championships. Not a 90s game. It did come out 2 months ago.
Hey,
but,
it's got games from the 90s.
it's true.
It counts.
So this game is a collection of 13 different NES games that it comes with like a bunch of little speedrun challenges for various tasks in the game. I'll just show them real quick. This isn't part of the run. But basically, like this one is like, oh, you just get a mushroom. So they just want you to go and jump and get a mushroom. And it's like, wow, you did it. Official Nintendo speedrun game. Something about this game, though, is that when you hit a fail condition, and you're going to probably see this a lot, it rewinds you automatically by about 2 seconds. And it can rewind you back into danger and that you can't react to. That's going to happen a lot. It's really funny.
Oh, no.
So when you play through all of these, at the very end of each game, they all have a legend challenge, which is like a really hard thing to do in the game. So like for the Zelda one, for example, they just want you to beat the first dungeon all at once. Some of them are pretty short, some of them are pretty long. But when you get all of them done, you unlock the legendary trial, and that's what we're going to play today. So this is all 13 legend challenges back to back, and it's done as like a segment and run, so you can take a little break in the middle. Like if you ever want to try this, you don't have to do it all in a row. Like you can take a second, which I might do to explain a couple things here and there. But basically, yeah, you do them all in this set order. They've even got like a split setup. They got like a live split looking timer and stuff. Like they definitely paid attention. It's crazy. This game is incredible. But yeah, this is gonna go by really fast. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. Probably gonna get chained into rewinds and stuff. So feel free to laugh about it. It's very funny when it happens. Happens all the time in practice, and we're always it's always very silly. But yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get started here with Donkey Kong. just last quick thing is that in the Donkey Kong segment, it's possible to get soft locked in the last stage, in which case I will reset, but it's only like a minute lost, so it's not really a big deal. You can just keep the normal timer running the whole time, and it's not a big deal. Yeah, so we're gonna get started here with Donkey Kong. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
Thank you. Pretty straightforward. You move very slow in this game. So you just listen to the silly noises and climb up and dodge the barrels and stuff. So for this, we're just playing 3 levels, getting to the end of the third stage. The first 2 are pretty easy. But the second one here, there's a fire dude that's in the way. And just depending on what he does, we can do some strategies. Oh, that's perfect. If he does that, you can just run up and steal the second ladder and go right away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's so much RNG in these that you have to like come up with backups and stuff, and it gets really crazy. So this third stage is where all the RNG happens, and a lot of people who run Legendary Trial, they hate this because it's like you're sitting there resetting all the time because these things move at random. More of them spawn as the level goes on. If you try to dodge it and then you have to rewind, and it does like different things sometimes when you have to rewind, so it can get a little bit hard to deal with. Oh, I jumped a little bit late there. Oh, that's not good at all, is it? Okay, I'm just gonna avoid it for now. I'll come back for that one. Two of these guys can get you stuck at like the top corner here, and that's the situation where I say that you can actually get soft locked. Like no matter how many times you rewind, sometimes you can just get stuck and that's it.
Gotcha.
I might get stuck here. Okay, we're good.
That flame hears you.
It's a little bit slow to.
Will be nice.
Yeah, it's a little slow, but that's okay. We can just carry on. So this is the escape sequence in Metroid. It's pretty fast. I do a strat where you just take this column of platforms all the way up. It's like a series of small jumps and big jumps. It can be a little bit tricky. And for some reason, like the big jump here, sometimes she just doesn't make it like that. I don't know why that happens. You kind of just have to roll with it, and you kind of just have to roll with it and react to the mistakes you make. And it's very hard to control. Samus is very floaty, but that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So the next one here is Super Mario Bros. 2, the USA version. All we're doing here is beating 1-1. And we can make a use of a glitch here where when you jump really close to an enemy, it like puts you in a grounded state because you can stand on top of enemies, but then you can double jump in the air like that. Because it thinks you're still on the ground even though you're jumping. So you can use that right here to bypass a part of the level. I missed it. We'll try it again on that one. We got it.
Oh, nice.
And then at the end, you fight Birdo, who she shoots a bunch of eggs. You use the eggs to throw back at her. And all the eggs are on a global cycle, so you kind of want to get to her as fast as possible to match the cycle. I think I'm a little late here. Yeah, I'm a little late, but that's okay. So she shoots eggs every 4 seconds. So I could have got a 54 if I made it to the early cycle, but I got on the cycle for the 58, which is totally fine.
While you're doing this, I just want to appreciate the fact that Bubble Bobble is your favorite NES game. I respect that.
It's the very first video game I ever played. And I remember it very fondly. I used to play with my grandma all the time. So Balloon Fight, you do 3 rounds, and you gotta get rid of all of these enemies. If you hit them before they start up their balloons, you can get them right away. But otherwise, you have to pop their balloon first, and they take 2 hits. So if you get them in the beginning, they only take 1 hit. These guys are gonna take 2 hits. I'm gonna try and get them real fast. There we go.
Nice.
And I'm gonna try a hard strat here. Oh, I got it. This is really tricky to do. And then just depending on where they go, you kind of have to... It gets a little bit silly. Oh no, he's camping the top.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
That was like, I heard you got the really hard skips or really hard strats, so I'm just gonna be a butt.
Yeah. So Zelda 1, they just want you to beat the first dungeon. So we're just gonna go through as fast as possible. There's 3 keys to get. 2 of them are inside Stalfos, but you can just walk into them and just take it. You just steal it. You don't even have to kill them.
Nice.
And then right up here, there's a room full of Stalfos that you have to kill. It's not this one, but it's this one right here. And you just gotta hope you get a good pattern. And oh, this is pretty okay. They're getting bunched up. Oh. Oh my goodness. I thought I hit that one already. So we get the key here. 30 seconds isn't too bad to get the key.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna walk through here as fast as we can. There's one more key to get. Right up here. And it's gonna be another one and just walk into the Stalfos. Hopefully don't take too much damage. Oh, that should be okay. If I don't get hit again. We'll see. So almost at the boss here. Those guys can do a lot of damage. I got really lucky there. So for the boss here, you have to hit him in the head 6 times, but you want to do it on a rhythm. You don't want to mash. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it didn't shoot again. I got really lucky.
Oh,
sometimes
nice.
It shoots really, really fast, and if it shot again there, I would have died and had to deal with rewinds. Okay, so Ice Climber. You're just trying to get to the top and grab the condor at the top. This game controls like jank. It's pretty rough. Sometimes when you're trying to get up these, the hammer just hits the blocks that you don't want to hit at all, and it's a bit difficult to deal with. But if you like run to jump, you can get up them a little bit faster. So at the top of the bonus stage is the condor, and it can be a little bit trolly. Sometimes it just turns around at random, and you want to try and grab it as soon as possible, like that.
Oh no!
We'll just rewind back up. Oh no. Oh wow, I fell right through to that button.
What?
Oh, and then sometimes you try to grab it and it doesn't grab. It's a little, it's so funny dealing with the jank in these games.
I love it.
Okay. So the next one is Super Mario Bros. 3. It wants you to beat World 1. And this is the second longest split in the segment, or in the run. So Super Mario Bros. 3 is all about getting P speed on the ground. It's the meter at the bottom, and then it makes the noise when you have P speed and you go really fast. And every level in Mario 3 is all about like solving how to get P speed as fast as possible, which you get by running on the ground. So it's like while you're running on the ground, the game like counts up P meter frames, and while you're in the air, it reduces them. So you want like less air time, more ground time. I'm gonna try and get it here in the start. Oh, I didn't get it. There's a hard one that you can get right there for early, but you can get another one right here. Jump on that. I'm gonna slow down here just to not get a star card there. So if you get 3 of the same card in a row when you play 3 levels and get the endings, it'll play like a big cutscene and give you a bunch of lives and stuff, and you don't want that. It takes forever. So
Gotcha.
oh, I didn't make it.
That looks like a tight jump, though.
It is a little tight. The actual fast strat for Mario 3 is to get fire and fire kill the bosses and stuff, but I'm not super well practiced in that strat. I was trying to learn it over the last week, but I was averaging a lower time than a worse time. So I'm just going with small strats for now.
That works.
Just get this guy real quick.
And like as a reminder for those that haven't seen Nintendo World Championships NES session, they haven't done anything to alter these individual games. It's like what you see is what you get from back then.
Yeah. The only thing about it is that there's some tricks that they know about and they don't let you do.
Oh.
But it's only like a couple things. So like Mario 1 has like a wrong warp, say. Mm-hmm. Also, I didn't get the P speed here. Mario 1 is a wrong warp that's used in any percent, but when you try to do the wrong warp or go to like minus world or something, it'll pop up on the screen and it'll say strategy unavailable, and then it'll rewind you back to the beginning of the challenge without resetting your timer.
Oh,
It's really brutal.
Oh wow!
Very punishing. Yeah. So right here, the P speed here is tricky. You have to do a pretty precise jump and then run on this platform. And then some blind jumps here.
Oh,
that was pretty good.
That was nice.
So after every level, there's like this hammer bro that moves on the map. You can get lucky and have him move up the map so you can beat him earlier, and then you don't get the movement in between the levels. But because I fought it on that tile, there's a bonus hidden mushroom there. If you fight it on any other tile, that mushroom's not there. It's just nothing.
I did not know that ever.
Yeah. That's why sometimes it seems like it's random whether or not you get an item from them, but it's all dependent on what tile they're on. So yeah, auto scroller to the boss. Nice little break. You can mess around and then get hit because you're messing around.
Okay, I feel personally added with that comment.
I do it all the time. I almost just did it.
And now for my next demonstration.
Yeah. It's like you're so go with these. It's hard to like relax for a minute.
I'll say because auto scroller fun. I just noticed a comment in chat that's first off, chat, y'all are wholesome as heck, and I love all of you. There's a comment, honestly playing this game while commentating, it was like it's super impressive.
It's hard.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when I'm doing Legendary Trial, I'm like full focus mode and stuff, but you know, just due to the change of plans and stuff, I wrote down all these notes and stuff for like how I'm going to commentate it, and I was practicing commentating while running. It's like, it's been a whole thing.
You're doing a bang up job, and chat would 100% agree. Chat 100% agree. I'm just seeing so much Roy's our boy, so yeah, I think they're going to agree.
Thank you. Okay, so this is Excite Bike. For this one, you just want to do 2 laps of the final track in the game. This game is really hard on the ears, by the way. It makes terrible noises. There's no music. So if you hold B, you're getting a turbo here, and you want to try and maintain high speed as much as possible. This is where you're going to see a lot of the
Here we go.
Yeah. This game is really funny. But basically, it's all about getting clean landings and trying not to crash. And you want to like tap back like right before you land. It's super tricky. But also you have to manage your temperature, at which you can hear this horrible noise that's warning you. So I gotta not use the turbo for a bit, and then we gotta go for the second lap. Let's see if I can make this one a little cleaner. This looks really cool when you do it fast, but it takes so much effort, like, and especially, I thought that would have been good. Especially practicing this game, listening to the horrible noises, it's really something.
It's rewarding when you hit it just perfectly, and it's like, yep, I don't have to listen to this anymore.
Yeah, no kidding. I had a whole day where I practiced just this, and I was going crazy by the end. It was horrible. That was a little rough, but it's okay. So the next one is Kirby. And I'm not actually familiar with where this level is in the game, but you just have to beat the level here. There's not a lot to Kirby other than, just clean platforming. And you get this little slide kick you can do where you can get a little bit of speed off the edges here. You want to suck up some enemies to get rid of other ones that are in the way, and you go through a whole bunch of different rooms. So there's a little trick here. Oh, I messed it up. You can suck up that guy and just slide right through. Oh no. That was not very clean at all, but that's okay. You get this guy. They're in the way. I don't know how many rooms there are. I never counted, but it's like 8 or something. That guy sometimes jumps, sometimes doesn't. There's a bit of lag too. There's a couple strats that use lag reduction that I didn't get super familiar with. I know like a couple, but should have gone up there, but I went down. Okay, this room's really cool. There's a bunch of slide kicks you do here. These guys you can't suck up, so you kind of have to avoid them. Getting knocked back takes a lot of time. A lot of kicks in this room. This is the last room. Oh. And there we go.
I love the aesthetic of that level where it's just like Kirby and like those umbrellas are colored and the rest is all black and white. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a reference to the Game Boy game. I'm not entirely sure. So this is Kid Icarus. In this game, you just have to beat the dungeon. So he shoots like this, kind of like Samus does. And it's just going through a lot of rooms, similar to it's like a blend of like Metroid and Zelda a little bit, where you kind of go through rooms, but you also have like platform and shooting. Mm-hmm. There's a couple tricks in this. One of them is that when you crouch, your hitbox is smaller, and you're gonna see like this. But you can jump and stuff, and it won't like slow you down or anything. You can crouch midair. You can walk on the ground with it. But I'm hitting those statues with the hammer because it frees these cherubs that'll help in the boss fight. Well, depending on how the boss fight goes, they might not help, but it all depends. That room I just went through, by the way, you have to hold left out the ladder. Otherwise, you fall down and you can't get back up and you have to run through the whole dungeon from the starting.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. So I want to try not to take too much damage here, because for the boss, you do have to damage boost a little bit. Oh, yeah, and these eggplants, if you get hit by them, it's like an instant kill, so it forces a rewind on you. Oh, that's enough health. I should be okay here. So we're going to see how the boss behaves. If we get lucky, the cherubs will do a lot of damage and it'll be really cool. Oh yeah, it looks like it'll be great. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and then, so if you alternate down and shoot, you can shoot faster, which is what I'm trying to do there.
What?
And you can kill the boss really fast.
Oh, that was cool.
The cherubs do like 5 damage per hit, and then Pit does like 2 damage per hit. So you can get crazy times in that if you get like a good boss pattern and you fall down and the cherubs hit it a lot. You can get like a 127 or something super fast. Okay, this is Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version, which we know is Lost Levels. They just want you to beat this one level with Luigi. But the trick to this level is that if you go to the end, you get forced in an endless loop. So you have to find the secret exit, which is this really tricky vine you have to get to. You have to do this in order to... It's a very hard trick. If you miss that and like the Koopa disappears, that's it. Like you have to loop over the whole level and it takes forever.
Oh my gosh.
So that was pretty good. I'm glad I got that, because it would have been really embarrassing to have to walk a shame around the level. Okay, so this is Zelda 2. Just clear the first dungeon. There's a couple of things to do here as well. One thing I'm going to be using a lot is jumping crouch stab. So if you stab normally when jumping, he stabs up high, but you can stab low. And that'll be good for taking out these wolf guys, that these spawn endlessly here. And what's nice about these guys is that they don't give any EXP. So up in the top right, there's like a EXP thing where it says 0 out of 150. When you get 150 points, you level up and it brings up like a whole menu, and it's really slow. So I'm going to avoid as many enemies that give EXP as I can, like the Stalfos.
Fair.
It's okay to kill the wolf guys because they don't do anything, but there are 2 enemies I have to kill. But yeah, this is a nice chill segment. It's just a lot of walking, and jumping doesn't make you slow or anything.
I will say chat is losing their minds over the not one but the 2 green splits.
Oh, yeah, that's so the splits are compared to my PB in Legendary Trial of those splits. So, you know, I did it's a lot of red, but you know, it's the fate of all speedrunners if you're looking at live splits, the red carpet. Normally it would be resets, but
It's one of those like, oh wow, this color isn't red. I'm not used to this. What do I do? Oh.
So we're coming up here to get a key, and then we're gonna go right back down. There's the key. I really like this game. A lot of people don't like Zelda 2, but it's probably because it's so cryptic and weirdly translated. It's hard to know what to do in it, but I think it feels pretty good to play for an NES game.
Better.
This room's really fun. So this is one of the enemies we have to kill. And then right here, we can do these jumping crouch stabs to do these like trick jumps over the Stalfos. That's really fun.
That's cool looking.
We gotta dodge this. Definitely not a hammer, bro.
Legally distinct.
And then we need to kill this guy, but we don't want the EXP, so we're gonna kill him close to the wall. And I could have left the room without getting the EXP, but I messed it up. So that's okay. I put on my shield here so I don't take as much damage from the boss. You can get a double hit here. With this trick, it's a little tough. And there we go, that's the boss. So we grab the key and then we leave, and oh, there's the level up that takes forever that you don't want.
Hey.
Normally that doesn't happen, so I wasn't expecting it. It's not too bad.
Nice.
Okay, and then for the very final split, it's Super Mario Bros. 1, and it's the entire game.
Oh.
You have to beat the whole game. So it's essentially any percent run of Super Mario Bros. 1. I'm not very good at this game. It's definitely my weakest one, but I'm going to give it my best try. So basically, instead of playing every level in all 8 worlds, you just play 8 levels in total because you take a warp in 1-2 that takes you to world 4, and then you take a warp in 4-2 that takes you to world 8, and then you play all of world 8. So I'm going to try and get fire to help get through it. Because if you're small and you take a hit, you die and rewind, and then it leads into a chain of rewinds, and it's that might happen, and it'll be pretty funny if it does. But I'm gonna try my best here. So, saving time in this game is mostly about like dealing with enemy patterns and stuff, and there's a couple of tricks that can come up that may not come up. But basically, one of them is like wall clips and wall jumps, where if you like jump into a wall and you happen to land like right between 2 of the like 8x8 tiles, it thinks you're on the ground for 1 frame, so you can jump. And it's a 1 frame trick that only really comes up in 8.4, at least for me.
Oh.
And then the other thing is like the way that jumping on enemies is coded. So in this game, jumping on enemies, all it is looking for is if Mario is moving downward when he touches the enemy, and then whether or not the enemy can be stomped. So like piranha plants and like the spinies and stuff can't be stomped, so it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But like a Koopa, say, as long as you're moving down, you'll hit it. So I could hit the Koopa with my face moving downward, and it'll stomp it. And we call them like a mustache stomp or something, like a mustache bounce. It looks really funny. That'll probably come up a couple times.
Side note, I hadn't really touched on it, but I love the controller input.
Yeah, it has an input display, which is crazy.
That is amazing.
Like, someone did their research. Right? Like, they have the exact same green timer as Live Split, and they have an input display.
There was a speedrunner on the dev team.
It's very impressive to me. This game kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, we have to take the warp here. In the any percent, there's actually a trick in 4.2 where you take a pipe after the vine, and it's a lot faster than climbing the vine. It's pretty complicated, but basically it comes down to like you scroll the screen a certain way, and it thinks that the pipe is the vine, and so then you teleport up to the top without the vine climb animation. But that's something that they were aware of, so you can't do that in this version, which unfortunately means that oh no. Oh, that's okay. I got through pretty much the hard part of 8.1 that I needed fire for, so I'll probably be all right for the rest.
Oh, that one jump right there.
Ooh.
Number of lives I lost to that one little ledge.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah, so I mostly need oh, I forgot about the stairs. It's okay. There's a trick that you can use to jump up the stairs there really fast. You mostly need fire for 8-1. The other levels are made like more convenient with it, but it's not super necessary. Like right here, like having to wait is a little rough, but it's not too bad. Oh. There we go.
Ooh,
I was trying to
nice.
go for the mustache bounce like I was talking about. So I was below the Koopa, but because I was moving down, it counted as me jumping on it. Oh, I got fireworks. So the fireworks will spawn if your timer ends in a 1, 3, or a 6, and it'll spawn that many fireworks.
Gotcha.
Oh, dang.
Oh, no.
I even got him too. Oh, no.
That jump is just like, nah.
There we go. Okay. This game feels great when you're moving right the whole time, but when you ever have to stop, it gets a little, it feels a little rough.
I could see it like you're like in a zone, and all of a sudden it's like, oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Nice. There it is.
That was a weird pattern. Top level speedrunners of this game know all of the patterns and stuff based on what frame rule they're on, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard the bus analogy by now, where basically the end of a level, it won't let you complete the level until like a certain number of frames has passed. It's kind of, they make an analogy to like a bus leaving a bus stop. I would look up videos by Cosmic, spelled with a K, if you want to learn more about this game. So right here is one of those wall jumps. Oh, I almost got it. Yeah, you can jump into the side of the pipe there, and then one frame lets you jump right up into the pipe.
Oh.
It's crazy when you get it. It feels very good. So just a little water section before Bowser here.
Yeah, because I always have moats of water underneath my lava pits. Makes sense.
It is a castle after all. Okay, and time will be right when my final time appears on the screen. Oh. And there we go. And the final time is 23:25.
GG!
Thank you very much. So if anyone wants to try this, aiming for like a line of S ranks is a very good goal to have, because it's all about like consistency in each one and stuff, and the S ranks aren't like super hard to get. Yeah, this game is really, really fun. It introduced me to a lot of these games that I didn't play as a kid. Like a bunch of them I did, like Mario 3 and Mario 1 and stuff, but a lot of them I didn't, and I got to learn about them. And I practiced this game with Carl Sagan 42. He got me into it. So shout outs to Carl.
Yeah.
And we practiced it together a bunch, and we were saying to each other, like, I can't believe this game got me to speedrun Ice Climbers of all things. Like, it's like I would have never touched that game, but it's really fun. All the challenges and stuff. It's quite enjoyable.
Oh, I love that. And yeah, speedrunning Ice Climbers, not something you hear in regular conversation. But yeah,
it's been pretty funny because we're trying to find like tech for some of this stuff, right? And we're like, who do we talk to? Like, who speedruns some of these games, right?
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
So you got like, we get tech from like Mitch Flower Power for Super Mario Bros. 3, tech from like Nifsky and Cosmic for SMB1, and there's this guy named Flyheck who's on YouTube who's really good at Excitebike. And so we'd like watch a bunch of his videos, and yeah, it's a fun discovery game for sure. Like even if you're not like super crazy about speedrunning, but you kind of want to try something, this keeps track of all your progress for you. It has built-in live split, a built-in input display. It's crazy.
I love like I said, there had to have been at least one speedrunner on the dev team. 100%.
It's too accurate.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, again, GG's. Again, you're getting so much love and GG's from chat. So chat, keep that coming. But while they're doing that, Roy, where can they find you and what are you playing?
So you can find me just here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Roy Arashi, as it's written on stream. I mostly do art streams, actually, but I do a little bit of speedrunning on the side, and a lot of stuff like randomizers, Archipelago, if you've heard of that. Been playing a lot of like Ocarina of Time lately. Ocarina of Time randomizer is so fun.
Love it. And yes, I know there's a Discord for. So I happen to pop in there looking for y'all.
Nintendo World Championships. Yeah. So if you want to join up the Nintendo World Championships community, they're always posting tech and there's lots of people to talk to. This game is brand new, so it's fresh and growing very fast. You want to go to speedrun.com to the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition leaderboard, and right at the top there's a Discord link.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to check that out. Give a last round of love for Roy and all the runners from today. This has been so fun going down, I guess, memory lane for me, and a new lane for people that are less leveled up than me. I'm jealous of you. But anyway, that's it. That is all for Express Lane today. But don't worry, if you missed out on any of the Express Lane runs that we had, if you missed out on As Seen on TV, that's totally fine, because guess what? Stay tuned, and we're just going to replay both shows after a really quick break. So watch that, and then tune in tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, which 7, 6, 5, 4 p.m. Pacific. Math is hard, all right? We're going to have 2 awesome other shows, which are Challenger Approaching and Speedruns from the Crypt. So until next time, take care from the Express Lane. Night.